I felt humiliated. I felt naked. My soul was naked, you know. So I was so insulted that he purposely made sure that he does this scene first. So then I feel that emotion. My mother cried when I was born. But it was not that my family was feeling bad that I was born. It was the pressure of the society and the joint family. At the age of 14-15 तब भी मैंने सोच लिया था कि मैं जो एक मर्द कर सकता है मैं करके दिखाऊंगी. I don't think so. What male can do, female can't do. So many times guys have just touched my butt and gone and showed their private part. But when I was 14-15, so I had slapped somebody also. And I know a lot of people who think very backward when it comes to talking openly, and when especially when a woman is talking, they think how can they talk. मुझे मेरी mom ने बहुत clearly बताया था, if you know anybody is touching you in a wrong way, you are supposed to either tell your seniors or you just have to say no is a no. Hi, I'm Karishma Tanna and you're watching me on Hotifly.
हाय करिश्मा, वेलकम टू द मेल फेमिनिस्ट. क्या हाल है आपके?
थैंक यू सिड. मस्त.
कांग्रेचुलेशंस ऑन विनिंग बुसान.
थैंक यू.
तो ये बताओ, फिर स्कूप की बात करे बिना मैं नहीं रह सकता.
हाँ,
क्योंकि बहुत क्लिष्ट रोल है यार.
तो व्हेन आई गॉट द स्क्रिप्ट, एज यू सेड, ये कैरेक्टर को बहुत एक्टिंग का वाइड रेंज था कि भाई शी इज अ इंडिपेंडेंट क्राइम रिपोर्टर, वुमन हु इज वेरी एम्बिशियस, हु वांट्स टू बी एट द टॉप, यू नो, शी इज लाइक अ गो गेटर. Second phase is when she comes home, she's a mother, she's a simple ma where the son is craving for her time. And the third was jail. So how she's going through each and every phase, there were so many layers, you know, like flipping of moods. Mother talking to her lawyer as a strong woman, keeping her head strong in the jail. So there were so many layers that I was like, wow, will I be able to, like, okay, I know that I'm a good actor, but will I be able to perform, do justice to this role? And Hansal sir had a lot of trust and belief in me. Well, he really thinks I'm a good actor.
No, he's broken down on Mashable, the scene where you stripped down to nothing.
So it was my first time. When I read the script, they said she'll go to the jail and then she'll be frisked and she'll be stripped down and all that. So I didn't know how sir is planning to do it. One day prior, sir told me that, you know, I've got an intimacy coach. You're going to feel very comfortable. There was absolutely nobody, not even him on the monitor. Just me, my intimacy coach and my camera.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's about it. No sound, nothing. So I felt very comfortable. Of course, I was taped everywhere and all that. But still, that co-actor who's frisking me and stripping me.
और वो तो जेल की वो हैं जो लेडी आपको नंगा
jail,
करेंगी.
हाँ. And I felt humiliated. I felt naked. My soul was naked, you know. So I was so insulted that he purposely made sure that he does this scene first. So then I feel that emotion. That emotion, I took that in jail, that this is how every inmate is being treated.
और वो एक सीन नहीं है वैसा, आपको जेल में कुटाई भी होती है फिर जोर की.
इससे भी ज्यादा है, पर
कट गया
नहीं, कटा नहीं, हमने किया नहीं. इट्स अ वेरी हार्श लाइफ इन जेल.
हम काफी जर्नलिस्ट के साथ काम करते हैं.
हाँ.
तो हमें पता है फीमेल जर्नलिस्ट के लिए भी काम इजी नहीं है बॉस.
बिल्कुल नहीं है.
तो ये जो आपको अमूमन एज अ महिला सुनने मिलेगा, वो फीमेल जर्नलिस्ट को 10x हो जाता है.
Correct.
So like, did you ever find it relatable that, you know, getting ahead in your career may have benefits coming from somewhere else वाली जो लाइनें उनको जिंदगी में सुनने को मिली, वो आपने भी कहीं ना कहीं देखा था होते हुए?
मैंने सुना है कि लोगों के साथ ऐसा हुआ है. लकीली फॉर मी ना सिर्फ ऐसा हुआ नहीं है इस इंडस्ट्री में कि जहाँ मैं एक मुकाम तक पहुंची हूँ और मुझे बोला है कि, यू नो, मे बी शी इज डन एक्स्ट्रा थिंग्स फॉर टू रीच her. Like in my zone, in TV zone and all that, I was at the top. ये सब था, you know, I became a name. I did a lot of reality shows.
Yeah.
But the success which I wanted, where people start saying that,
देखिए, हम तो इस बारे में बात करते हैं कि आप जिस तरीके की व्यक्ति हैं, महिला हैं, वो कैसे बनी. एट फ्रॉम द गेट गो आपके पैदाइश से ही ऐसा था कि लोगों को लड़कियां नहीं चाहिए थी, लेकिन वो एक शौक लगा था घर पे.
My mother cried when I was born.
Somebody didn't see your face also.
My mother.
Mother only.
And like, can I tell you something? I'm like, yes. Like, I didn't see your face for 3 days because I was like, oh God, another one is also a girl. But it was not that my family was feeling bad that I was born. It was the pressure of the society and the joint family. Because सामने जो थे वो 2 लड़के हुए थे. Seen so much struggle and arguments and all that in the house at the age of 14-15. तब भी मैंने सोच लिया था कि मैं जो एक मर्द कर सकता है, जो एक मेल कर सकता है, वो मैं करके दिखाऊंगी. आई डोंट थिंक सो व्हाट मेल कैन डू फीमेल कांट डू, यू नो.
तो ये जो दृढ़ निश्चय था, इस वजह से टीनेज या लिटिल ओल्डर देन टीनेज यू स्टार्टेड वर्किंग, नहीं?
Yeah, I started when I was 17.
17 only you
Yeah,
started.
I was always a very ambitious person, wanted to stand out, didn't want to typically get married and just settle with the family and all that. Like I had dreams at a very young age. तो मुझे वो करना था कि मैं कुछ बनना चाहती हूँ, मैं शाइन करना चाहती हूँ, whatever field. और वो थोड़ा सा फिल्मी कीड़ा तो था ही मेरे में. मैं ऐसे मिरर में देखकर मम्मी की साड़ी पहनकर,
अच्छा जी.
और तब ना पैसे नहीं होते थे स्ट्रेटनिंग करने के लिए, तो नॉर्मल इस्त्री आता मैंने ऐसे स्ट्रेट किए मेरे बालों को. तो मुझे लगा कि या तो ये करूंगी या तो whatever wherever I go.
But ये जो जैसे आप you walk into a room with this persona that you have now,
Yeah.
is that intimidating? Have you ever seen people be like, अरे?
My husband always says that you have to be calm, you have to be like approachable, because a lot of people feel that I'm very intimidating, you know. Maybe because of my personality, or maybe the way I talk, or maybe I'm in this industry, I don't know why. But he tells me that you come across as a very intimidating person, you have to be approachable.
But how is that wrong? I don't find it wrong. I think it's perfectly all right.
It is right, it is nice, but sometimes I like the flip side also.
Yeah. But casting couch वाला क्रियाक्रम आपके साथ कभी नहीं हुआ?
कभी नहीं हुआ था, टचवुड कभी नहीं हुआ. As you said ना, I come across as a very intimidating person, तो कोई पूछता ही नहीं था. So I always had this wall in front of me that do not cross this wall.
कोई एक इंसिडेंट होगा रे कहीं ना कहीं जहाँ आप ये बनी, वो पता करना है मेरे को कि
मुझे वो ना वो स्ट्रेस से डर लगता था कि अरे व्हाट इफ दे क्रॉस द लाइन एंड हाउ विल आई रिएक्ट, और व्हाट इफ आई एम रूड, और व्हाट इफ आई रन अवे, और व्हाट इफ आई फंबल. सो उसके पहले ही ना आई यूज्ड टू बी लाइक, इफ समवनस ट्राइंग टू बी फ्रेंडली, आई यूज्ड टू नॉट रिस्पॉन्ड ओनली.
कभी कुछ हुआ था क्या, ईव टीजिंग या कोई किस्सा ऐसा?
Yeah, train. I used to travel in train when I was in school. So I used to go with my mama. So I used to live in South Bombay, as I told you, and my mama is from Jogeshwari. So we used to, every time Sundays, Saturday, Sundays, we used to go in train. So my mom used to take me in train. So many times guys have just touched my butt and gone and showed their private part. So many times it's happened. Like I'm walking on the road and they've just opened their zip and all that. So this has happened to me, and that time you get very scared that what is happening. But when I was 14, 15, so I had slapped somebody also.
Very cool.
I don't know how I got this mata in me when I slapped. How dare you do that to me?
Yeah, reaction क्या था?
His ran away, didn't even look behind.
वो जो रैप्टा मारने और छूने के बीच का जो स्प्लिट सेकंड डिसीजन और थॉट है, वो मेरे को समझाना है लोगों को.
हाँ, वो एक होता है डर अंदर से कि मैं मारूं नहीं मारूं, पर अंदर से इतना गुस्सा चढ़ता है that how dare you come in my private space.
Yeah.
And that is that split second anger you have. But see na, there also na, look at the awareness. There is zero awareness that you can't do this, you can't disrespect a woman. वो कौन दिमाग देगा? उनका अपब्रिंगिंग ही वैसा है. ये अभी भी मुझे लगता है थोड़ा सा बेटर हुआ होगा, बट पहले तो बहुत बुरा था.
But the kind of battles that you've had to fought, अगर वो टॉप 3 अगर पकड़े तो वो क्या थी आपके लिए?
मेरे लिए पहला जो था वो था टीवी से OTT में और फिल्म्स में आना. वो मेरे लिए बहुत बड़ा स्ट्रगल था, बिकॉज वो चेंज नहीं हो रहा था. तो वो एक्टर का टैग नहीं मिलता था हमको टीवी एक्टर का टैग मिलता था. आप वो नहीं देखते हो कि एक एक्टर होता है, बी इट वॉट एवर फील्ड, थिएटर हो, टीवी हो, OTT हो, फिल्म्स हो. वन इज माई हाइट. पहले तो पता नहीं क्या था, मतलब मुझे लगता है ये सब बकवास एक्सक्यूजेस थे. इफ यू डोंट वांट टू टेक मी इन द प्रोजेक्ट, जस्ट टेल मी. डोंट गिव मी दिस बुलशिट आंसर ऑफ यू आर टू टॉल फॉर द प्रोजेक्ट.
But how is that a problem, no?
I don't know, because the actors were shorter.
Okay.
So that's why they're like, no, you will stand out and you'll, you know, like look larger than life, and they are not very comfortable and all that. So I've got that in the start. अब जाकर change हुआ है, and they're like, अरे very comfortable.
और फिर तीसरा, did you get any for your marriage कि भाई इतने उम्र की हो गई, शादी करनी जरूरी टाइप्स की?
Luckily नहीं, you know, not from the family also.
Oh, very cool.
मेरे पापा तो मतलब हमेशा बोलते आ रहे थे कि if you don't find the right partner in your life, do not get married. A marriage and all that is like, I think, overrated now. So if you don't find,
very nice.
It's fine. My mother also never forced me to get married. She's like, when the right time comes, when you feel it from here ना, तब शादी कर.
तो कितना important है discussing just what you like and how you like it with your partner?
I think to each his own. I think you should be very open about talking about all these things. Again, as I said, that this comes with evolvement. This comes with being at the right, you know, with right people, that, you know, they don't judge and all. Half the time what women think is, what if they're getting judged? What if the opposite partner is thinking otherwise?
Yeah.
So I feel that also comes with compatibility. You know, you need to know how your partner thinks. If your partner is very orthodox in thinking, then you, and I know a lot of people who think very backward when it comes to talking openly, and when, especially when a woman is talking, they think, how can they talk like
How
this?
can she talk about
matlab, who's given you the rights to talk about all of this, you know? So yeah, I have few friends, and then I give them bhashan ki bhai sikhao apne husband ko. With time, maturity has come. I would say with time, confidence has come, and luckily, you know, I'm married to somebody who's very open-minded and who's very mature.
Very cool,
Yeah.
कंसेंट आपके लिए क्या मायने रखता है और कितना मायने रखता है, क्या किसने सिखाया या कैसे समझ आया?
So I think, you know, with the right environment, आप समझ जाते हो, आपको सिखाते हैं, आपको स्कूल में भी सिखाते हैं, you know, that like when you say no, you have to say no, you know, it is a no, and you have to make sure that the opposite person is also understanding this. And with upbringing, with my mother father teaching me these kind of things.
अच्छा, आपको सेफ टच वगैरह बताया था?
हाँ, मुझे मेरी मॉम ने बहुत क्लियरली बताया था, because as I told you that everybody around me were men in my joint family, and Grish, my sister and me were the only females. So ये सिखाकर भेजा था स्कूल में भी, that if you know anybody is touching you in a wrong way or a wrong feeling you're getting, you are supposed to either tell your seniors or you just have to say no is a no. I have a 9-year-old niece, and I explain her now what is periods, what is you know, wrong touching, what is wrong feeling. So she comes and tells us that, you know, if anything, if someone's abused her in the school, or someone's, you know, like kind of rubbing her the wrong way, she tells everything. I've made her, and my sister and my mother has also made her feel very comfortable that this is very normal to talk. It's,
very cool.
You know.
What are some red flags in a relationship that you think women should look out for?
I think dishonesty, lack of respect is a complete no for me. Red flag, like a big screaming out red flag. You can't disrespect anybody. You cannot be disloyal, you know, and you have to understand or learn to hear the opposite person. You have to be heard.
Thank you for saying that.
You know, it is
Suniye
not.
aap, please.
Learn to hear, you know, and respect a woman, that what she's saying, what is her feeling. It is, and vice versa, of course.
आप सब जेंडर की बात चल रही है.
सब जेंडर की बात चल रही है. Yeah.
She's got the courage to gather that and say it in front of 10 people. I think you should also applaud all those women who are putting their points through with such high foot downism.
Totally.
And then what are some green flags?
Green flag is, I don't know, I like little,
old
you know.
School romance.
Huh?
Old school romance.
Yeah, I like old school romance. I like when that little chivalry a man shows. Also, you know, not talking about past and being in present, giving you the importance, hearing you. He's all yours, mentally, physically, emotionally. So that's like a big green flag.
But what was financial literacy for you? How did it come about, and how were you going about it?
When I got money, my dad used to say, you don't have to spend and go gaga and mad over it on that. You save, you know.
Yeah.
Malab, keep little for God, keep little for yourself, and then invest. But क्योंकि वो नया था, so I wanted to take my car, I wanted to buy a new house. So, you know, at the age of 21, I bought my new house, my own house, yeah.
Where is this at?
It was in Goregaon. I sold it off.
Sahi.
But it was in Goregaon.
See, that's an intelligent investment.
Yeah.
At that time, Goregaon, booming market.
Exactly.
Good
so
job.
I stayed there also for a little while. So then, so that way I used to do it, and then, you know, like, because you come from a middle class family, you value money, and then you want to spend. और वो जो मजा आता था ना, when I used to spend on my mom and my dad and my sister.
वो तो kick होता है.
And that's when I told my dad that you missed a son, no? I am your son. I'll do whatever a son would do it for you, you know.
That is feminism, Karishma. Why not? Why not take it as that?
Yeah.
Although that statement हमारी public थोड़ा disagree करे, but
हाँ, मतलब वो जो होता है ना, मतलब वो कर दिखाने की इच्छा थी. मतलब I didn't scream out loud के ये मैं वो, पर मुझे वो अंदर से कर दिखाने की इच्छा थी for my dad and my mom.
What does being a woman to you mean?
I think today's woman is very confident, because that everything is a chain. If you are independent, if you're working, confidence comes from there. जो पहले के ज़माने में थे, I don't blame वो ज़माने की you know औरतें जहाँ वो लोग housewife थे and वो dependable थे and all that. So वो नज़रिया भी बदल जाता है. Of course उनके बच्चे थे तो काम करना होता है ना. I love that. You know, that's also a full-time job, by the way, to do.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's like a full-time job. It's just that they're not paid and they're not acknowledged. Confidence is number one. You have to have that confidence. How do you get that confidence? When you are independent, when you have a mind of their own, and when you're working. That's when you get your confidence. So I think nowadays, I think women have become so smart and so independent that I love this generation. I love what's happening with women around, you know, like we are at par.
देखिए, समय ना होने के कारण हम आपके साथ ये सारे सवाल नहीं पूछ पाए जो हमारी प्रोड्यूसर लिख के लाई थी, और आपके भी जो सवाल होंगे वो हमें कमेंट्स में बता दीजिएगा. ठीक है, तो 1000 कमेंट एंड वील गेट अ बैक, बट डू नॉट फॉरगेट टू लाइक, कमेंट, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब टू हाउ टू फ्लाई. दिस इज मी, सिड, साइनिंग ऑफ.